Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my best of beauty for the year 2015. This is my first time filming this type of video. I have done like monthly favorites and things like that before, but never like the years, like my ride or die products for this past year. So I thought, why not film it now? Why not? It's the beginning of 2016. It's perfect timing. So why not? If you guys want to see what some of my favorite products were for the year of 2015, then please just keep watching. So I am going to do my best to go by category, like of the face. So I'm gonna start out with face primers. And I have a few here, not a whole lot, just 3, I guess 4 technically, because one is a primer water, the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I love this stuff. If you tend to be or if you are oily, I don't recommend it, but for drier girls or guys, this is really, really nice. I like to use this with pigments or my beauty blender when I am blending out my concealer and setting and baking and all that kind of stuff. I like to spray my beauty blender or my Real Techniques sponge with this, and I absolutely love it. So technically that's like my primer water slash like a setting spray. So yeah, whatever. Then I absolutely love, which I did recently purchase, so you are going to see it in a haul video, but I've used it before. I had a sample of it, but it's the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. Oh my gosh, this stuff it's so gorgeous. I have it on today, as well as I mixed a little bit in with the foundation that I'm wearing. And it's so gorgeous. It's not super pricey, but I mean, it's just the packaging is so amazing. I mean, come on, Becca has like the most bomb packaging ever. I think I'm gonna have to give it hands down for best packaging of the year to Becca and Kat Von D. They are the two brands by far. Actually, no, I'm gonna lie, I'm gonna add a third one. Becca, Kat Von D, and Tarte are my 3 favorite brand packagings. I love their packaging. I just cannot get enough of it. It's so gorgeous. This is so sturdy. It's a glass bottle. I mean, it's just gorgeous. So that is one of my other primers. It's like more of my inner glowing primer. And then this Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. This is the smoothing one. These are amazing. These, I mean, this one, if you tend to have issues with enlarged pores or anything like that, this baby right here will save your life. It has changed mine, and it's amazing, and I will never live without this ever again. Let's just say that. Now this one is a drugstore. It's super cheap and you get a ton of product. Nikki Tutorials is probably, I'm pretty sure she's the first person who mentioned it. And if you haven't guessed by now, it is the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Balm Shave. This stuff, I swear by it now. Like, I really, really do. Really, really makes my foundation last really long time, especially in the areas where it tends to rub off or just kind of fade away throughout the day. This stuff is the bomb. It's the bee's knees. Now on to foundation and concealer. I have 3 foundations here. I tried not to go like super crazy on like foundations and things like that, or like any specific item, except for lip products. I have quite a few, and eyeshadow. Ooh. My first one is going to be the drugstore, the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Foundation. When I first tried this, I did not like it. I did not like it. I did not like the concealer. But I kept trying it and was like, you know what? I'm going to give it another go. It has turned into like my day-to-day foundation. If I'm just going to put on, you know, whatever, I don't, you know, it's something that I don't mind using. My higher end foundations, I like to tend to use either when I'm filming like a tutorial or I'm going out like on date night or things like that. Those are the times that I like to wear my higher end foundations, but this is like my on a daily basis foundation if I want to wear makeup. I have two higher end foundations. This first one is my Estee Lauder Double Wear, and it's actually in the wrong shade. It's like my super tan shade. So I really need to go and purchase like two other colors, like my normal tan and then my white as hell shade. If you want something that's super full coverage, I definitely suggest that foundation. Then another super full coverage foundation and thick foundation is the Cover FX foundation. I tried this out when, I know Jaclyn Hill, I know there was somebody else, but I cannot remember who it was, but Jaclyn Hill started talking about it and I was like, oh my gosh, you know what, I need to try that. Absolutely love it. I do have my Shantade, really? My tan shade, which is in 50, but I need to go get my light shade because I don't have any, and I actually have two shades of this to return because they're incorrect colors for me. It's amazing. Like, I love it. You don't get like a whole lot, and it is kind of pricey for foundation, but it's higher end. It's really nice. I love it. It's full coverage too. For concealers, I have 3, but 2 are like, I just had to mention this third one just because I really do like it, but sometimes I have a problem with it creasing on me and sometimes I don't, and I still haven't been able to figure out what the difference is, like the different times that I'm wearing it and it creases and the other times. So I'll just still have to keep trial and error and figuring it out. It's the Maybelline Master Conceal Camouflage Concealer, and a lot of people said that this was a dupe for the MAC Pro Longwear, which I do agree a little bit. It's not as I don't know, it's not as thick. It's a little bit thinner than the MAC Pro Longwear, but I do like it, and it is comparable. The MAC Pro Longwear says that it's not supposed to crease, but it does crease on me. A little bit, not any like crazy amount or anything. But that, I had to mention that just because. But these two are my absolute favorite concealers of the year, and this one is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade number 15. I absolutely love this one. I think when I'm a little bit tanner, I'm gonna need to go maybe one shade darker, just because this is like super uber like white on me, like really light. And then I need to get another shade of this as well. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I love this. I'm in the shade light, light neutral, and then the shade light medium, the like one step darker for my undertone, but I love this. This one is by far my #1 favorite concealer. Ride or die, have to have this. It's a must have. And this one as well. I think I have probably 5 of these little guys, and I am almost out of this one because I can like barely get anything out of there now. So that is it for like face like foundation, concealer, like that kind of thing wise. So my 2 favorite like baking loose powders is the Airspun Original Loose Face Powder. This one's in translucent extra coverage. I don't know what the difference is with all of them, but I think I'm gonna purchase some other ones and see if there's a difference and if I like another one better or what. But I mean, this thing is huge and it's like, I think like $7 or $8. Please excuse if you hear the dog biting himself or like grunting in the background. He's chewing on himself for, he has skin issues. And then this one is the Makeup Forever HD setting powder. I love this one so much. I just wish that it didn't come like this. I mean, I like it because it's harder for it to spill, but I just can't get enough product out like I want. So I do kind of miss the sifter. Now for cheeks. I have 4. But well, actually I've got 2 different brands. I just kind of picked my most used shades and I only did 4. I only did 1 of this one, which I should have done 2 and 2, but whatever. This is the number 7 by Boots, and this is in Coral Flush. I have this on today and I just absolutely love this blush. It is so pretty and corally, but it's like you have like a little bit of like a flush, like blush cheek, you know. Love that shade. And then these are some of my most used Milani baked blushes. This one is in Luminoso, of course. I mean, who doesn't love this shade? I mean, really, come on. I mean, who doesn't love it? Who doesn't use it? I mean, if you don't, you're cray cray. Then I have the shade in Berry Amore. And I really like this one because it is very, I don't know, I can't say it's, I guess it's a kind of a berry shade in my opinion, but it is just, it's so pretty. It's got a little bit of like a glimmer. It looks like there's shimmer and gonna be like chunky kind of gold in here, but it's not once you actually like get it on. And I love it. It's a great neutral kind of flushy bronzy shade. I love it. Absolutely love it. And then for my crazier days, you know, when I want to go real kind of cray cray on my blushes, this is in the shade Delicioso Pink. Oh my gosh, I totally just butchered that, but you know what? I tried. This is your Barbie doll pink, and I really like this shade a lot. It's just so gorgeous. Great for those Barbie doll looks when you want to do them. I also have 3 highlighters. This first one is my MAC Soft and Gentle. I have had this for so long, you guys. Like, it's not even funny. I have had this for forever. It's such a staple for like anybody. It really, really is. It is, I mean, if you don't have this in your collection, you really need it. I really should go pick up a new one because this one's so old, but I have so much product left and I don't know. I might go pick up a new one anyways just to have it in my kit because it's like, it's a must. It really, really is. Then I have my Hard Candy Tiki highlighter. It says it's a bronzer, but I mean, come on, we all know it's a highlighter. And it's baked as well. I just love this one. There, I know you can't really see them there, but I love this. It's super cheap. It's like $6 or $8. I'm not really sure. I can't really remember. I can't remember, but it's really cheap. Like, and you get so much product in this. It is, I mean, let's see, you get 0.44 ounces in this, and it's so cheap and it's so beautiful. I actually have it on top of my other highlighter that I'm getting ready to mention, which, of course, I mean, come on, hello, Becca, best highlighters ever, and Champagne Pop. You know, we had to mention it. We had to go there. But I love this. This is, yeah, this is definitely my most used highlighter right now. This is the highlighter that I use on a daily basis when I have makeup on. When I put my makeup on and I'm using a highlighter, this is 9 out of 10 times, this is it. And then I like to top it off with this as well sometimes too, like I did today. Look at that glow. Okay, next are gonna be liners. These are my 2 pencil liners that I have been absolutely loving this year. These are the 2 that I have found that don't really run on me that badly. No matter what eyeliner that I have used, it's kind of all ran in here in the inner corner area. I have not yet to find one that does not do that, whether they're waterproof or not. But these are the 2 that are my favorite for like the rest of my waterline because it doesn't move and it stays put. This one's my number 1. It's the L'Oreal silk eyeliners. It's like Silkism. And then this is the Pixie Endless Silky eye pen. And they're both in black because that's pretty much all I ever use on my waterline or tight line. So yeah, I think I have like a million black pencil liners like this, and these are my 2 favorites that I use all the time. I have 2 gel liners right now. I would have 3, but I don't have any more of my other one. I thought I did, but I can't find it, so we'll just stick with these 2. This is the L'Oreal lacquer liner in black. This is what I'm 90% of the time I'm using this one. And you're using the Maybelline gel liner, or I am using this NYX one. This is the NYX Epic Black. I still have it in the box. It's the NYX Epic Black Mousse Liner. I love this. When you put this on, it is not going anywhere. It is not going to move. It is gonna stay there till you take it off with waterproof makeup remover. For eyebrows, I have 2. Of course, Anastasia Brow Wiz is ride or die absolute favorite. And then I really like the NYX formula as well. It's a little bit drier than the Anastasia, but I do really like this. I feel, oops, wrong hand. I feel like the tips, like the actual like pencils on these, they are very like similar in size, but I really want to say that the NYX is a hair smaller. I don't know, I might be like totally wrong, but I just feel like it is, and I like that. But you know what, I could be totally wrong. And I like how they both have the spoolies on the other end. This is such a great dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz, but the formula is different, I will say that, but I love both. Then to set my brows, the Anastasia Brow Gel is my ride or die now. I used to use just like a clear mascara, but this is amazing. It's like cement for your eyebrows, but it's not going to make you look like they're like plastered to your head or anything. They're going to look very natural, but they're going to stay where they're supposed to. They're not going to be crazy flyaway things or sticking this way and that way, whatever. This stuff is amazing. Okay. So before my camera dies again, yeah, the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, the contouring and highlighting palette, this is like the only palette that I used so far. I did use the NYX one today because I just recently got that, and I'm not really sure if I love it or what, so I didn't want to put that in here. But this by far, hands down, is my favorite. I do like the Kat Von D. I don't use it on myself. I keep it in my kit because this is my absolute favorite. When it comes around to repurchasing, this is the only one that I will probably repurchase from now on, except for the highlighting shades from Anastasia. I absolutely love those. Those are great to have in your kit if you're a freelance artist. And I mean, even the contour shades are as well, especially now because they've expanded all of the shades, so that's really nice, and you can just put them in a Z palette if you wanted to. For eyes. This is where I have the most stuff. So I'm just going to kind of briefly mention each thing, and then that's going to be that. I'm going to have to start out with my Z palettes. I mean, these are amazing. I've got Makeup Geek mostly in here and Coastal Scents. I have a few MAC shades in here, but mainly Coastal Scents and Makeup Geek. Those both, and Morphe actually. So Makeup Geek, Morphe, and MAC and Coastal Scents. Oh my gosh. Those are like, Makeup Geek, Morphe, and Coastal Scents are my 3 favorite individual shadows that you can get. They're so cheap. They're amazing quality. They are pretty much like MAC quality, but they are a fraction of the cost, and they're so pigmented. They're so buttery. Yes, you're going to get those few shades that aren't up to par, but that's okay. You can supplement it for something else. There's bound to be another brand out there that has it that is much better, but there has not been one shade that I do not like so far from Coastal Scents or Makeup Geek, or Morphe actually. Which brings me to my next 2 palettes and just the company in general, and that is Morphe brushes. They are just amazing. This right here, this is the 35P palette, which actually I thought I grabbed the 35O palette, but I didn't. This is the 35P palette. I love this palette. This looks amazing on anybody with green eyes and brown eyes as well. But I mean, I just love this palette to death. I do have the 35O palette as well, and then the Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette. So unfortunately, my Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette is starting to like crack like my shadows are, which I'm really kind of upset about that, but I can get them individually, so that's okay. But I like them in this palette because, you know, it's like a, you know, a fun little thing that I got of hers that she put together, and I really like it. And all of the shades are just, they're impeccable. These shades are amazing. They're so pigmented and so buttery, and just, I absolutely love it. If you guys want to see more tutorials with these, please let me know, because I would absolutely love to. Then my Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette. This palette, I mean, it is really perfect for anybody, especially the makeup artist. If you are a makeup artist, you need this in your kit. It is all matte shades. You've got your warm, cool tones and your neutral tones. I mean, what more can you ask for? This is such an amazing palette. I use this on a daily basis when I'm just kind of like throwing something on. It's not too crazy or anything like that, but you can get so creative and create so many awesome looks with this. It really has your perfect like basic colors in here, and I just love it so much. Last palette is by Tarte, and this is the Tartelette palette. I absolutely love this. They did just come out with the Tartelette in Bloom palette, which I also have and I also love, but it came out so close to the end of the year that I just didn't mention it. But you know what, whatever, I'm gonna go ahead and mention it anyways. But this is the Tartelette palette. This is the first one, and I love this palette. It is all matte shades. Oops, sorry, I'm like blinding you guys. It's all like mirrored. It's so it's all matte shades, so gorgeous. And these are more cool tone shades, but they're just amazing. They're buttery, they're creamy, they're pigmented. Absolutely love that palette. And like I said, I was going to go ahead and mention the Tartelette in Bloom palette, which this is the new one. I love this palette. This is great for you warm tone girls. It is not all matte. Only 3 out of all of the shades are like any kind of shimmery or they're not even glittery, they're just shimmery, and they're amazing. This whole palette, both of these palettes are absolutely amazing. So the last few products are lip products. Oh, actually there's one more eye product I forgot, or actually two, I guess. These lashes, all of my lashes that or most of my lashes that I get, 90% of them, are from shopmissa.com. I have done a video all about them. I will link it down below in the description bar, but that's where I get all of my lashes from. They're $1 and the shipping is like $3.90 something or whatever, and it's just amazing. And then I wanted to mention these. I'm not super crazy about the shadow that's on the end here. That is on this little like doe foot like lip gloss kind of applicator. But the glitters on these, they are so amazing. I absolutely love them. I was gonna use one today, but then I changed my mind and decided not to. But these glitters are so gorgeous. I don't even know if you can see that, but these glitters are just so amazing, and they're just amazing. I love them. I have quite a few of these, and I think I'm planning on doing a few tutorials using them. So let me know what colors of those that you want to see. If I don't have the color, I'll go get it, and I will be more than happy to do tutorial with those. This year, that is a huge thing what I want you guys to do. Please leave your requests down in the comments below. Please, you guys, comment. Give all the videos that you guys enjoy a thumbs up so I know which ones you guys like more and which ones you rather not see or just not see a whole lot of. And requests, I need to know what things you guys want to see. I'm going to do things that I want to do and that I think that you guys want to see, but I also need y'all's opinions and your input. That helps me out a lot. And there's all my other social media as well that you can contact me on, my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Snapchat. And I do have a Facebook. They will all be down below as per usual. But let's go ahead and get on to these last few products. I have a few from NYX. Actually, most of these are from NYX, but this is the High Voltage lipstick, and this one's actually in the shade Flutter Kiss. This is probably my favorite shade, but there are multiple that I love from the High Voltage collection. I absolutely love those. They're amazing. They're creamy and buttery, and they feel really good on the lips, and I just love them. And then the other three are the NYX Liquid Suede lipsticks. These are amazing. They don't dry to a like matte finish. There's still that like creamy like suede feeling on your lips, but they aren't glossy, and I love these so much. The color range on these are amazing as well. They've got some funky colors, but they've got some normal colors as well, and I just absolutely love those. Next two are from Ulta, and these are the matte lip creams. I love these. These are my two favorite shades. I have Tender, which is this nude shade, which I actually have on right now, and I love it. And then this one is in Stirring, and it's this gorgeous red shade. I absolutely love these. They're really nice. I love them. I have, if not all, most of the shades from that line. And then my tried and true, last but not least, favorite product, or my best of beauty for 2015. And of course, the best is always saved for last, and this is Kat Von D Lolita. I love this, and I cannot wait. Hope I get it, but I really want to purchase the Lolita 2 as well. And more shades as well, because this is just amazing. It's gorgeous. I want bow and arrow. I want like, who am I kidding? I want all of them. But that is it for my best of beauty for 2015. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please leave all of your comments and your questions or your requests down below in the comments, or you can Snapchat them to me, or you can comment on my Facebook. Please go and like my Facebook as well. That really helps me kind of get out there a little bit more, as well as thumbs upping my videos. And don't forget to subscribe, of course, as usual. And yeah, share this video. Share it so some other people, maybe they don't know about some of these products and they want to try something new. Please go and share this video as well. And yeah, I am just so excited. I want to get some new products for 2016 and try some new things out this year. I'm really determined to try ColourPop. I have really been wanting, and there goes my screen again, really been wanting to get on the ColourPop bandwagon, but I've been so slack on that lately, which hopefully within the next week I'll get to put an order in for that. So I'm excited. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoy it, and I am going to go edit now so that I can get this video up for you guys. And yeah, let me know what else you guys would like to see, and until next time, don't forget, wake up and make up. Bye.